Welcome back everybody to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis on big mega cap stocks. So before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, live trading, and all kinds of setups, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. And now let's get right into it, guys. On Apple, stock is down 0.5%, so I would blame the market for this sell-off here on Apple today, getting back under 170, even though we got the breakout today here on Apple. Apple came back, just like I said last night, and retesting 20-day moving average now, 171.86, and getting a rejection right here from this moving averages right here, and then going back and not even holding the support 170. And now looks like Apple might be coming down to the support 166. So tomorrow's session, guys, Apple, there is nothing to talk about. 166, that's gonna be a strong support, and a breakout can happen now on Apple above 170. You're going to see a move back up to 171.86, and then we can talk about 173. Once we take out 173 on Apple, then there will be more upside. Until then, watch out for the strong support down here, 166, and to the upside, it needs to get above these moving averages right here, 171.86 and then 173. On Meta, it's up 0.82%. So Meta here, guys, we talked about it last night, how Meta can go all the way up to 520, and we went above and beyond. Another fresh new all-time high, 530 exactly. Now Meta, I actually shorted Meta today and left a lot of money on the table, possibly 200% on the table today. But, again, you cannot call a top. You cannot get out exactly at the bottom if you're shorting. So, I'm happy with that. It was a nice trade on Meta, made money on it. Now, if you look at my screen, it was getting far too overextended to the upside. And I did call this out in my Discord. I think it was 1 or 12 p.m. that it's trading way above the Bollinger Band on top, and it's going to come back. And this is exactly what we got after, I think, 1:30 p.m. This thing took a dump off all the way down to 510, and now we still have this gap. So tomorrow, guys, Meta, again, I might be shorting this thing unless we get a gap down on Meta. For tomorrow, you need to watch right here. That's going to be a strong support, and that is around 510, and then this gap 507.24. We also have another gap. So there was two gap ups here on Meta, gap up and go, and things are getting really bad, guys. I mean, things are just gapping up and running. I mean, no pullback, no opportunities for us to buy any good dips because everything is up and hitting all-time highs. What are you gonna buy? Caterpillar at 280. You're gonna buy Meta here at 530. And a lot of people, they were getting extremely bullish at this, type of move to the upside. And usually, I would short it or I would just stay away. But I'm not gonna buy calls. I'm not gonna buy the dips. And you guys saw that play on Meta. We actually played on Monday right down here. But that was a day trade. But if I was holding as a swing trade, I got in at 482. Now 530. But day trade, you cannot hold it. It's a day trade. It was meant for a day trade, got out. And even today, it was meant for a day trade. I was not expecting this massive dump off here on Meta from 530 down to 510. And there might be more dump off tomorrow. So here on Meta, guys, watch out. Below 507.24, there is going to be more dump off down to, I would say, 500, 20-day moving average, and then this gap, 497.53, and then 490. To the upside, as long as Meta can stay above, I would say 500, then the trend is up, and we could see a move back up to 520 again, and possibly even higher. But for that to happen, this Bollinger Band on top needs to expand even higher. And this was a fantastic shorting opportunity right here because this thing was trading $15 above upper Bollinger Band without any big news today. And here's my X account, and if you guys are on there, definitely give me a follow. And there is no subscription, nothing here on X. It's totally free, and you can always ask me a question if you have right here on X. Now today I'm not going to take a lot of your time and share a whole bunch of plays, just one, guys. And this was fantastic right here on Triple Q. Now this came out late in the morning before opening, and then soon as the market opened, I got into puts right here. 9:30 a.m. Soon as the bell rang, got puts. 4:40, right? And a lot of people don't like same day or next day expiration, so option was there for you to buy Friday expiration or next Friday, which is April 12th, right here. And guess what? I got this Friday expiration. So I got in right here, and then it was green right here. Never got out. I was waiting for it to come down to close that gap today because we got a massive gap up this morning, and it was almost 85% chance that things will come back. It cannot just go higher every day. Guess what, guys? Absolutely right about that. Just after 1:30 p.m., waterfall style sell-off started. And I got out way too early for 300%. If I was holding, this could have been like 600% or even more. But that's not the point. As long as you can make money, that is all you need here in this market. So this was a fantastic trade today on Triple Q. I mean, 440 puts going in the money, over the money. That is insane. And that's from almost 447 where I got in, and this thing exploded. And now I think it's sitting at what? 435. So all these trade ideas, and especially, I'm talking about serious people, guys. If you're serious about trading, you want to learn, and you want to get all these trade ideas, then check out my Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description for you guys to check it out. On AMD, it's down 8.26%. So what I said last night and night before that, AMD here, guys, look at this 20-day moving average declining, and it's declining even more in my video last night. And now you can see why I said that, because there was no breakout. And whenever you see 20-day moving average declining, you're going to see selling. And look at this big bearish engulfing candle. And I also said this thing can come down to 164.90. Now consider this happening today. I mean, it was almost there, guys. 165.65, and now trading at 165. So here on AMD, this is gonna be your line in the sand to watch tomorrow. 165, 164.90, this gap. And below that, you're going to see more dump off on AMD all the way down to this gap, 148.75. Now to the upside, now AMD will find resistance around 172, and AMD can clear that, then watch out for a move up to 178, 180, and then 184. On Amazon, stock is down 1.32%, so Amazon did hit my price target, and like I said, massive rejection from 185, gave away $5 back, and now trading above 180. That breakout is still holding on Amazon. So going into tomorrow's session, as long as 180 can hold, then watch out for a move back up to 183 to even 185. And this thing was getting far too overextended also to the upside. It was trading above upper Bollinger Band, and that is why we got a big bearish engulfing candle and a big selling today on Amazon. Below 180, watch out for the support 177.85 right here, 177.85, 20-day moving average, and then all the way down here 173, and then this gap 170.23. On Google, stock is down 2.83%, so Google getting a massive rejection from 155. As soon as 155 broke to the downside, now this thing went back up to 155, getting a rejection and coming back, and now holding above 151.87, 13-day moving average. Now below that, tomorrow looks like it's trading at 150, so there will be strong support at 148, 20-day moving average, and then this gap 144.34. Now to the upside, as long as Google can hold right here 151.87, watch out for a move back up to 155, and above 155, then we can talk about 160 on Google. On Microsoft, is down 0.61%, so nothing big on Microsoft. And again, this thing ran all the way up to almost 430, and then we saw that pullback, and now finally it's trading below this previous all-time highs and also below rising 20-day moving average, which is sitting close to 420. So that's going to be a level to watch tomorrow to the upside as a resistance right here on Microsoft. 420. Below that, you're going to see a dump off down to right here. 415, 413, and then this gap right here at 405.68. Above 420, Microsoft can run back up to right here. 13-day moving average 422.54, and then we can talk about 430 again on Microsoft. Until then, guys, watch out for the resistance right here at 420, and below that things can go down even more, down to 415, 413, and then this gap 405.68. So Netflix going down 2%, and look at this move here on Netflix all the way up to 638. But look at this also here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candle. It was trading near 630, possibly above 630, but into closing getting a massive rejection, and even today just holding above rising 20-day moving average 616 on this daily chart. So that's gonna be your line in the sand for tomorrow on Netflix, 616. Below that, you're going to see a dump off down to 604, 600, down to even 588, and then we got this gap down here 575.78 to the upside. As long as 616 can hold, then watch out for a move back up to 630 on Netflix. On Nvidia, stock is down 3.44%. So Nvidia also had a gap up this morning, but look at this dump off on Nvidia stock, guys. I mean, this flag did not play out, and now looks like, I mean, it was playing out for a moment early in the morning, but this thing cannot break and hold 900 for past 3 days. And now today, big breakdown all the way down to almost lower Bollinger Band 850. So here on Nvidia stock, going into tomorrow's session, if this sell-off continues, watch out for the support at 850, lower Bollinger Band, and then 840 all the way down to this gap 823. To the upside, Nvidia can break and hold. Now that is almost what, $40 away, guys. 900 can break and hold, then we can talk about any more upside on Nvidia stock. Until then, watch out. I mean, this thing has no correction, nothing, all these gaps. So if this thing comes down like another 100 or 150 bucks, that is totally healthy and normal. On Tesla, stock is up 1.62%. So Tesla ran all the way up to 177. And with the market selling off, this thing also came down. And now if you look at my screen, I don't think it's even holding 20-day moving average, which is sitting at 172.83. So it's trading below 20-day moving average, and that is not good for the bulls on Tesla. Above 172.83, you're going to see continuation all the way up to 180, and possibly now 50-day moving average at 184, and then this gap 186.72. And below right here 20-day moving average, there is no support. This thing can go all the way back down to lower Bollinger Band 163 and possibly even lower. We also have big earnings coming, guys. We got Netflix, Meta, and now you can see here Tesla also earnings coming up. So a big move here in this market might be coming, and it could be right around the corner. We just have to wait and see what the market does with all these big earnings coming out this month. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.